My name is Carolyn. I was born in 1931. My parents' names were Esther and William. They were born in Hungary, and my father was born in 1888, and my mother was born in 1891. They left Europe. They were all very, very poor, and so it was the big migration of all of the Europeans to come and find a better life in the United States. My father was one of 7. They had big families there. And his father came to the United States and sent for his children 2 by 2. My father and his brother, they walked from Hungary to the port of embarkation in Hamburg, Germany. They walked by night, and they caught rides on farmers' wagons, and they slept during the day in barns or in the fields, and they had to avoid the authorities because back then the country drafted the young boys into their army, and they had to serve for about 25 years, so they did not want to get caught. My mother had a different story. She was 12 years old. She was one of 10, and her mother was a widow and very, very poor, and lots of times they didn't have enough to eat. And she, I guess her mother scraped up enough money and sent her by herself with extended family. She came steerage class on a boat. The couple of extended relatives, they were up in cabin class, and my mother was alone down there, and she was sent to live with an older brother in Brooklyn. The older brother and his wife and family really didn't want her. They were struggling by themselves, and so what they did was that they found a job for her, this 12-year-old, alone with some rich Jewish family in Manhattan. And she was like a servant, a maid and a servant. My mother-in-law's name was Rose. She came from Russia. They lived in a village, and the Cossacks used to come through and pillage the town and sometimes kill the kids or do a lot of damage. And so her mother used to hide the kids in one of these great big ovens that they had. You know, of course, the ovens weren't going at the time, and you know, the Cossacks on horses used to come through and hurt the kids or grab them or something. So this was very scary. But they came over as a family, the mother and the kids,